Hey, good morning guys, how's it going? So, sitting here at the dam. I'm at Stok and Hoed, fishing an elite competition, and first time we're here. We were supposed to fish Morgenzons, and it's too muddy. Vaal dam is currently sitting at I think it's about 29%. Anyway, so got to the dam, couldn't get any information about it. I just know it's deep. So I decided to start my fishing at around 65 meters and 105 meters. So I've got my 10-foot short range rod at 65 and then my 12-foot DC light at 105. So what happened was I saw some activity closer. So after I put about 2 balls out on 65 meters, I changed to 35 and I cast 1 ball. After 20 minutes I cast the second ball, and now we wait. It's very quiet here on the dam, and no one's really getting fish, but the few guys that got fish out so far were all sizable, 3 kilo type carps. So some big fish coming out today, and I think it could be awesome. The big thing about today is finding the fish, because if it's not a bank that is regularly fished, then the fish is usually pushed out, and you'll find out that the pressure on the water makes it even more difficult. So yeah, I thought I'll make this video just to show you guys what it's like, and somebody asked for a longer video, so I'm fishing 2 elites, so I'm gonna try and make 2 videos, and hopefully I can make it longer. I was hoping to be so busy that I don't have time for a video. So yeah, that's how it's going right now, and I hope that you guys are going to be able to learn something. Again, when you're fishing competitively versus social, the rules are always different, and I think for me personally, I fish competitively so that I can do better when I'm fishing social. But the problem is, when you fish so much competitively, you don't have time or money to fish socially. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment. Unfortunately, today is going to be a very, very hot day. So we're looking at around 34 degrees Celsius, and we're going to burn. There's a light breeze blowing from the right hand side, from the east, and I hope that will mean activity, but there's no big wind predicted for today, no rain predicted, so I think overall it's going to be a difficult day. I think the guys that get a couple of fish out is going to take this competition, but the guys, I'm watching a guy next to me. He just opened up his spools now and he's fishing deep inside. I think a debate that could possibly go on for days is, where are the fish? If it's deep water, are they close by? Are they further away? The sound of all the buckies and cars arriving here, did it drive the fish further away? And how far are they driven out? Is it 120, 150? Where are the fish sitting at? And that's the tough part. So I'm going to show you a couple of things that I'm doing. I've decided to go clean with my feed and no dips on. I've got a couple of floats that I've made, and I've put some of the dip in the floats so that the float has got a bit of a smell to it. But other than that, I'm trying to keep it clean today. That's something I have been testing out for the past few sessions, and it seems to be working. But I'll keep an eye and see what the guys are doing next to me, and if I see something red or something green or something yellow, perhaps I'll be tempted to use it. That's the tough part. Very muddy here. I'll show you a pic where my stand is actually standing on some blocks of wood, and the reason for that is so that it doesn't sink in. And I actually put my stand about 5 meters back so that it's not in the mud, and I'm not standing and working in the mud all day long. So that's also something you probably want to remember when you're at the dam. I see a lot of guys walking in 10 meters to cast. That shouldn't happen. That should not happen, guys, unless it's really, really shallow waters. You can take the chance to walk in, but otherwise my suggestion is always, learn to cast that extra 10 meters further if you think it's going to make a difference. But anyway, when it's competitive fishing like we are now, you're not allowed to go past your peg. So you'll see I'm sitting peg 12. It's right in the middle of the bank today, and nothing better than winning a competition from the middle. I always believe that. So let's see what happens, and I know it's going to be an awesome day. I can feel it in my bones. I just hope the fish start biting soon. Okay, it's about 11 o'clock. 4 hours in, I've got 2 barbels that I caught at 65 meters. I've been trying all distances. Nothing seems to be working today. So one of those tough days. It's hot. The breeze just started now. So we're going to see how it goes. Nobody in our zone has got over 5 fish. So it's definitely very slow today. But let's see what happens. Okay guys, so there you have it. We've got about 30 minutes left of the day. I've got 3 barbels in the bag. I tried all the distances. I just wasn't getting fish. The guy next to me seems like he was throwing about 145, I think. Might have been further, but he was getting quite a bit of fish. And what I can count for the day, it seems like the most that I know of is about 8 fish that came out. But there's a guy right at the end, and I just heard that he's been busy all morning, and it seems like he was getting the fish. So anyway, one of those days. This is how it goes. 30 minutes to go. Water will go, and then rods out, and we go weigh in. We try again tomorrow. Okay, so that's it. Fish, Stok and Hoed and the Vaal Dam. That's where the Wilges River runs into the Vaal Dam, and very difficult. I think I made some bad decisions today. The guy right of me ended on 13 fish. The guy left of me ended on 5. So the guy right of me was fishing quite deep, and the guy left of me was fishing on about 65 meters. So that's what threw me off, was that he was getting fish there. So all I can say is it was probably my bait presentation. I should have probably changed a bit earlier and changed my bait presentation. I'm not sure what I did wrong as far as the worms go. The guys are catching worms, but that's how we learn. So we'll see tomorrow again, and hopefully it will go a bit better. Okay, so fishing Morgenzons today. The plan is to start off on 65 meters and the second rod about 105. I'll see what happens. After the day yesterday, I'm not feeling very confident, but it's a new day, so I'm gonna try and catch the fish. I hope the fish are in front of me, and my bait plan is to fish with maggots. I saw a lot of muddies coming out here, so I'm gonna be fishing with maggots today. I'll try some worms as well, and then just some floats, and perhaps some sweet white dough as well. So we'll just see how it goes. I'm not sure if I'll be able to video today, but if I'm busy then I won't, so it might just be a very short video. Right guys, so just ended the day at Morgenzons. It went well, better than expected. So I fished about, I think it was 26 fish for about 13.8 kilos, 1 barbel, about 3 carp, 4 carp, and the rest were muddies. The plan worked. I stayed on 65 meters, and the other rod I fished about 125. I fished without dips today, and whenever I tried to put on a little bit of lure tea or some strawberry, then I would catch the yellows. I caught about 12 yellows that I had to throw back. So unfortunately, every time you catch a yellow, it means rebaiting. So it takes up quite a bit of time and effort when you're catching those. But the bite tempo was at about 5 minutes, I think, at one stage on the 65 rod, and then the bite tempo on my far rod was also on about 5 minutes at some stage. So whenever I wanted to bring the far rod closer, then it would bite, and whenever I thought of taking the 64 rod out and then fishing a bit further, then I would get fish. So yeah, it was one of those days. I fished on par with the people next to me. I'll see if I get the results, and then I'll post it here.
2 weeks later.
Okay, welcome back, guys. So we're fishing Jackie Leonard today, and unfortunately I don't have a lot of footage coming up, so I've just got the end results, which is the most important. Yo, that's terrible. Jackie Leonard showed us some flames here today. Definitely. Never fished in conditions like this. It's got to be a first. And I think I've got about 30 fish. Yesterday did about 76 fish, and I set over there, other side, what they call the clip copy. But well, let's see, that's 30 now. Oh, but yeah, the rain is coming down and it's 1:30. We're about to back up.